Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of the editing series that I'm starting or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode and I hope it helped some people. So now we're going to go on to the next part of it, which is going to be rendering out your video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show you guys my settings in case you guys want to copy these for the 960-720 that I was using. You could take a screenshot or pause the video right here if you need to look any longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit render and let this render out. Alright, so the video finished rendering, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this, hit save, and then close this. So we're gonna go ahead and open up After Effects real quick, and yeah, just wait for that to load up. Alright, so now that you're in After Effects, well, you're gonna want to click New Composition from Footage, and that lets you basically import your clip to my documents. Alright, SpongeBob setup. So we're gonna import that. Next, you're gonna want to go through and see every time you change the scene and cut that. Alright, so now you're gonna want to open up your preset pack. So I'll put this in the description most likely, but yeah, I'm gonna open up these two right here. These are the two. Wait for them to import. Alright, so now that your stuff is imported, you're gonna just want to go through, and basically this part is totally up to you. This is where you get to like put your own transitions and stuff like this. These are the transitions right here. So let's just start right here and see where we want to go from there. So as you can see in my clip, it goes from out to in his face. So what I'm gonna want to do is do a scale up, so it like looks like the video is going into his face, right? And sometimes these are a little off, as you can see, so I just drag it to make it match. So now we go. And it goes farther back out, so I'm gonna go in and then scale down to go back out. Because I just did already a scale out and scale in, even though it's going back into his face. I'm just gonna do something else just to, like, you know, give it a little bit of spice. So let's just add a rotate. I'm gonna see what it looks like to add a second one here, just back to back. I wanna see if that looks clean or not. And so yeah, so that looks alright. And whenever you have a cut right here, like I did, since I know I did two different clips right here, and set to Twixtor, you're gonna wanna. I use a simple screen pump. Simple scale, the strong one, because it's like, well, you're not gonna do a transition onto a clip that's the same clip. Like, it's gonna look wonky. So you're just gonna wanna put a screen pump, and it just adds flavor to it. And then after I do screen pumps, usually I'll do a what's it called, scale down, just so it can, like, because it just goes together. Now let's just do something we haven't done, I guess. I'm gonna drag this screen pump over here since I already have it copy and pasted. Oh wait, that was a scale, never mind. Alright, so zoomed out. What do I want to do now? Zoom out. Let's do a slide up. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this screen pump right here and drag it over here, since I'm gonna be reusing it. Let's see what this looks like. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna see something. Alright, there's another beat right here that I can hear. Right here. So I'm gonna copy and paste another screen pump. So now to make it loop, you see how my first clip when the beat drops, we zoom in. I'm going to do a zoom in at the end of my final clip so I can loop it to the beat drop to make it loop to the next clip. If that made any sense, I hope it did. So this is what we have so far. And we're gonna go back to SVP and do the rest in there, but it's just a transition. See, that's not too bad, but I mean, it could be better, but hey, we're just making this real quick. I'm gonna go add a few exposure flashes. This is purely all up to what you want. I'm just doing this because I like to add a few. I usually do them in Sony Vegas, but I could do a few here. Oops. Glad I spotted this. It was off. Alright, here we go. No, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go to render composition, add to render queue, and then you can copy these settings. Pause if you need to. Copy these settings if they need to be changed. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Pause if you need to. Hit OK. And just render. Shouldn't take that long. After Effects tends to render faster than SVP for me. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and close out After Effects. You can save if you want to, but I'm not gonna go back to this at all, so I'm not gonna save. Alright, so you're gonna wanna open back up your project file that you're already working on. Twixtor setup is what I have mine called, and wait for this to load up.